Hey there guys. So with the rumours of the heavyweight tournament in Saudi Arabia going about, I thought I'd go make a video on Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. So I'll make a video on Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk at some point in the future, but I thought I'd talk about this fight for now. So when this fight was being talked about back in 2018, when both were undefeated world champions, and it was for undisputed, I favoured Joshua for the win. I thought his superior fundamentals, boxing skill, punch variety would make the difference, and I thought he would stop Deontay Wilder. And obviously, part of my reasoning probably was that Deontay Wilder was coming off, a fight with Luis Ortiz where he looked very limited and he took a beating at parts in that fight. So yeah, I favoured Joshua for the win by stoppage back then. But obviously, it's very different situation now. A lot has happened since then. Joshua has been stopped by Andy Ruiz, and he got schooled by Usyk twice, and Wilder has been battered by Tyson Fury twice. And obviously both have shown a lot of vulnerability when they were facing those elite level fighters. So Joshua has looked a bit poor in his recent fights. He obviously looked against Usyk. I think he fought him the wrong way. In the first fight, he tried to outbox Usyk, which obviously isn't going to work because Usyk has got all the advantages over Joshua in terms of boxing skill. He's faster, probably got better accuracy, better amateur. He's just overall better than Joshua, and there was no way Joshua was ever going to be able to outbox Usyk. And obviously in his last fight against Jermaine Franklin, he looked very negative. I thought he won the fight very clearly. I thought he won, vast majority of the rounds. But it wasn't vintage Joshua. It wasn't what he used to be. The guy who was always on the front foot looking to get the knockout. The aggressive fighter who throws combinations and looks to get his opponents out of there. He was just content to go the distance and just outbox Jermaine Franklin. And obviously Wilder had a fight against Robert Helenius, but that didn't really say much because I believe that was a dive. So regardless, but I think this fight is very 50-50. I ever so slightly favour Anthony Joshua for the win. Joshua has got some clear advantages over Deontay Wilder. He is more fundamentally sound. He was a better amateur. He has got better punch variety. He has a very powerful uppercut, left hook and right hand, whereas Deontay Wilder's only really shown elite level power in the right hand. He's never really shown a great deal of power in the left hook. And Joshua is just more fundamentally sound. He's got better defense, probably better footwork, and he's just a better boxer than Deontay Wilder. Wilder's got some advantages. He's faster than Joshua. He's got a better chin than Joshua, and he's probably got more heart than Joshua. But if I had to choose a winner, I would pick Joshua, just because Wilder can be a bit predictable with his right hand. Obviously, that everyone knows when they're fighting Deontay Wilder, that's the danger shot. That's the shot they got to avoid. And sometimes he really loads up with it, especially if he's looking, he's looking poor in the fight. He will really load up with that right hand, and he'll get it very predictable. And I think with Joshua's superior defense, he can catch those right hands. He'll see them coming. And I think he probably will outbox Deontay Wilder, just because he's just got more boxing skill, and he's got more punch variety. He'll probably just outbox Deontay Wilder. Wilder, I think, has a very big puncher's chance. Obviously, he can knock Joshua out. There's no doubt about that. If he catches him with a good shot. But I think it's more likely that Joshua, he brings more to the table. Both are elite level punchers. but Joshua obviously has more shots he can knock you out with. And if I had to go for a winner, I would pick Anthony Joshua, probably by stoppage. And probably, in the later rounds, maybe, after Joshua's outboxed him. It'll probably be a very competitive fight, and Wilder will be obviously very dangerous for the duration of time that he's in there. But if I had to go for a winner, I would go Joshua by stoppage. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. God bless.